Hi, everybody. We are back. This is Deborah Coco, and I'm sitting here with Artie Cordell, good friend of mine. You know, we're going to do an artist spotlight because I just see so much energy, so much things are happening for you. Like the past 2, 3 years, your career has just been incredible. Even today, you put up on social media, like my first acting role was Street Line. I'm like, wow, that's actually the day that we met,
Yeah, that was
you know?
yeah,
And that was about 2, 3 years ago.
yeah.
So, I heard about your early thoughts on how I want to be an actor. I like kind of watched you evolve, like, and watch your passion grow and grow as time went by. Like, how do you feel about where you're at today as far with the acting and how far you've come?
I mean, I feel great about it. This was something that I had it in me, but that was my first acting role, and it just came out, and the way I touch a lot of people, and people just, people would let you know what you're doing wrong,
Right. They
people
quick to do that.
quick to do that,
Right.
and I've been in places, scary places and they be like, yo, I know you. And I'm like, nah, you don't know me. And they say, nah, you was in this movie and that movie. Yo, you doing your thing, the things you say, the way you feel. Yo, I be feeling like that. So then I'm like, oh, I'm doing something good.
People getting it, right? People
Yeah,
are feeling what you're
yeah.
doing.
So I'm
Because I mean,
excited
I
about
know
it.
initially you was an artist,
Yes, I
right?
was
You
an
did
artist.
music.
Yeah, I did music, and I did my first. What happened? I have a friend named Troy. He's a model in L.A. and he did my first video. So he came back to New York and he said, "Yo, Artie, don't stop rapping, don't stop rapping." And I'm like, "Nah," I started working and stuff like that. I left it alone. So he shot my first video. He wanted it for his portfolio, and I got like 8,000 views, 9,000 views,
In a
like.
couple of years, that's
Oh
big today.
yeah,
So
yeah,
imagine back
yeah.
then, that's
Back
like,
then,
what? I'm
it
a
was
star.
big.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
about to make it,
big.
right?
So he was, I was excited. So then he showed me, how it was, like, my dream. And I saw, he just put my dream in my face, and
Like, this is it.
this is it.
This is
And
it.
and then Street Line was behind me, and she said, "Listen, I would like to do a movie with you." And I said, "Let's do it." That was the first
Right.
time, and then speaking role, and from there, I just kept going.
Do you know how many different movies or projects you've been in? Can you count them? Because I think you've been in quite a few.
Yeah,
Like every week, you're like, I'm over
yeah.
here, I'm over here.
I I'm like probably like 19,
Yeah.
19.
Yeah. Within what, 2, 3 years?
Yeah, like 4 years, 3, 4 years.
See?
Yeah,
Time is
yeah.
just moving and
And I
moving
and I did
along.
some extras background. I got down with Central Casting, and they
Oh,
called me.
nice.
Yeah, I was in the Orange New Black and Blue Blood. So
Nice.
yeah. And then from there, I've been networking because I'm a sociable person.
Right.
I just talk to people, and after that, people start hitting me on Facebook message and say, "Yo, I would like you to do this part. Would you like to do this part and that part?" And
Promoting. You
yeah,
promoted
and I'm
yourself.
promoting myself too.
That's a good tool,
Yeah,
social media, right?
you have to promote yourself. If you don't, because not everybody gonna promote you. You have to promote yourself. You got to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Like some people be hating on me. They think I'm in Hollywood right now. Like, yo, I got all this money. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm grinding like everybody else. But
Right.
it's just this is something that you can't just give up.
Right.
You got to keep going, and you got to claim it. You got to say, yo, man, I'm the one. I'm gonna do this, and that's it. You know what
Got
I'm
to put
saying?
yourself out there for
Yeah,
all those
yeah.
opportunities,
So
right?
yeah, so there's always casting calls. You go, and you stay there, man. I'm being winter time, raining, taking the train, the bus. You want that, you go get it.
Right, right. You don't let none of those other
Nah, don't let
elements
that
stop
stop.
you from reaching your
Yeah,
goal, right?
yeah.
What are some great lessons that you've learned, like so far within this time frame, that you feel is either helping you with your craft or just building your character within this industry?
I mean, in this industry, I mean, you're gonna have haters. They're gonna talk about you. They're gonna try to assassinate your character. You just gotta try to ignore that and keep going. I learned that, and whatever you believe, you just gotta keep going. And when they give me a role, one thing I try not to stay in one. I try to play different roles. I try
Right.
not to get typecast, and I'm gonna play different types of role, getting jumped, jumping people,
Right.
arguing. But it
Right. Give
seemed,
us a little variety of some of the ranges of the
yeah,
characters you've played.
like situationship. I play Sebastian. On drama, arguing with the women and expressing myself. And it's crazy because I get stopped all the time for that. Yeah, and
For
it's
Sebastian?
yes, like my verbal abuse and my domestic violence is for some reason females ladies are they touching that. They
Oh,
love it, and it's like, they stop me and they ask me, "Are you really like that?" Or, you know, um, you remind me of my father, or remind me of my baby father, or my
right.
husband, this and
Because we
that.
can relate. That's
Yeah,
something we
so
mentioned in the interview with the
yeah,
whole cast is that the characters within that web series, you can relate to
mm,
at least one within our lifetimes as individuals. It's a character for each of us in there that we could kind of identify, you know?
yeah. So people, I don't know, they love it. Even
So
when
they love the passion and the way you
the
playing it
passion,
out. It's
yeah,
like,
they
oh my
play,
God,
yeah.
to the point that they're asking you, are you really that guy?
They really
Because
like.
it's so believable,
And
right?
and then when they write a script, they say, "Yo, you can play this part," and I'll be like, let me read the script." And they,
Right
"Oh,
now, you
do you?"
look at that script like, wait a minute, let me check that
Because
out
I would
first.
take a script, but now it's like, I kind of read it before I accept it.
You being a little more selective
Yeah,
with the
selected
process
now.
now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
So
that's a good thing,
it's a
right?
good
That
thing.
means
Things
that you
change
made it to a certain
to a
point,
certain
like, look,
point.
you could
Yeah.
turn it down,
So
right?
I turned down some.
So what are some roles that you would be interested in playing going forward? Like,
I would like to do plays now.
yeah,
Yeah, I would. That's gonna be a
that
challenge
live
for me. Yeah,
element?
live play. I turned down two plays, and I kind of regret it because I should have. But I know about the rehearsal. You got to rehearse every other day, every 2 days. So my schedule couldn't work.
Yeah, that's more steady.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's more.
gotta commit,
Yeah,
really.
so it was like, nah, I didn't do it. But that's where I want to go next.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how is it balancing the music and the acting? Is it an even juggle for you? Like, how is that? 'Cause you still
No.
got that music in you. You still like to perform songs and write. And then now you have this passion for acting. Like,
Yeah.
are you still is getting more love for one than the other?
Yeah.
Or like, how is that going?
The acting, I'm getting a lot of love. I started with the rapping, but I didn't. I was trying to push. I wasn't getting there. And with the acting, it's like it's just touching everybody. So when people, I be around the rap is coming back to me, and when I rap and perform, they like, wow, you got a lot of energy. I didn't know you was like this. I didn't know you
Right.
was like that. So now it's opening up more, and
Okay.
it's like therapy for me. So
Yeah, yeah,
so
definitely. Well, let's talk about life, because things happen, and we've talked about all this positive stuff with your career, everything moving. But I know recently there was a situation that occurred that's going to change things for you.
yeah. Yeah, I got myself in a situation. I mean, it was a situation that happened. I can't really get too much detail in it, but I was going to court for a year, for a couple of months about an incident, and the outcome is, I have to do some jail time.
Wow.
So I get sentenced on January 29th. The judge let me out. He let me be here for Christmas and New Year's. And
Because this is your first ever offense.
yeah,
You've never been in no
yeah,
kind of trouble,
this is my
so.
first offense, and that's why the judge was kind of gave me some numbers. I can't really say, but yeah, this is gonna change my life, and this is something that this is, is a tragic, and
Right.
and I want to, I'm gonna tell my story when I come home, because it's some things that I can't, that's built inside me. I got a chip on my shoulder now because the story is not really what how I can't really say it. I would love
Right.
to say it, but
Right.
and and I'm like a little angry now. Like I'm up now. I was kind of, I'm humble. I laid back, but
Right.
now it's like I got something to say now. It's now that is that fire.
Right.
I
Right.
got
Right.
something to talk about, and
Because that system is something,
yeah, the
right?
system is
The
system.
way things are presented and based on what really is, and the kind of way that they present your choice
Yeah,
is not fair.
it's not fair. They talk about you like 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 you a monster. They had me on the daily news in the post. Like I'm reading it, my family reading it. We like, yo, who they talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so from then, I don't really read the posts in the daily news no more because I know
I've
they just
been
hype it
stopped
up.
reading the
Yeah,
papers. They throw all kinds of stuff
yeah.
in it
So
that it's not a true
yeah,
representation a lot of times of what is really
yeah,
going on when it comes to situations
yeah.
like
But
that.
that law system that I got to realize and got to learn that not everybody that's incarcerated is a criminal.
It's guilty.
You know, and
It's
yeah,
so
it's not.
true.
And then like, because when I got incarcerated last year on August 26th for 7 days, and that was my first time. I was in the Brooklyn house. I was in Central Booking, and then I went to the Brooklyn house, and the intake alone, like I was there 3 days. I ain't take no shower.
Right.
They ain't had no toilet paper. It was brown paper. I used the bathroom. We had to use that. It
Yeah.
was the water, and it was
It's
like, yeah,
terrible.
it was like you was just. I felt like we had to get cold. We had to get cold air because it was a heat wave that week. Cold air on the floor. So
Crazy.
and then I got bailed out, and
It's terrible.
yeah, but that's this is a nightmare that I'm going through. It's a nightmare, and I got
And
a
you
lot of
still
support.
pushing. You
Yeah,
still pushing.
I'm
You
still
still.
pushing. What happened was when I was incarcerated, my spirit went down. I felt because I was like, damn, what the hell? How I
How
how
did
I'm
this
here,
happen? Right.
how I'm performing and acting, and the
Going to
next
work.
day, and I'm here.
Right.
I'm incarcerated. I'm like, yo, how did this happen? So you think it's a nightmare? Like, yo, I want to wake up. Like, yo, all
In
right,
my sleep.
get up, and
Right.
it's like,
Right.
and you in an intake with 40 people, and we all fighting for a space, and now you can't really sleep because you got to watch if this person or that person. I'm like, yo, how I got here? So I went through that, but what brings me alive is my acting and my art and my rapping because when they transfer me to the fourth floor, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole inmates, so you like, wow, this is for real,
Wow. Wow.
This
Yeah.
is not no movie. This is
Right.
for real life.
Right.
So now it's like, should I be myself? Should I have an attitude? You know? So I don't
Right.
know. So
Right.
you thinking, I'm
No.
thinking
Right.
every second I'm thinking. So there was this guy who was like, yo, I know you. And I was like, nah, you don't know me. So I didn't know how to take it because you hear like, yo, somebody
You
say,
don't know
yo, they
where he's
know you.
coming
What's
from.
up? What
Right.
you mean?
Right.
Yeah. So he
Right.
was like, nah, I know you. Yo, you was in this movie. Yo, what you doing here, man? You an actor. And I said, wow. You know what I'm saying? So then
Right.
I'm like, nah, I got caught up in some, whatever. And it was like, damn, yo, hold your head, man, hold your head. And then there was at nighttime when because we had to lock up at 9 o'clock. So I ain't had no bed. So I was like, CO, I need a bed. I need a bed. And the guy was like, yo, all right, when I changed my shift. And I said, all right, come on. So I was like just waiting. And then it was the CO lady came and she was like, yo, ain't you Artie Cordell? I was like, what? I was like, yeah, yo, you act. I saw you in this movie. I saw you on Waiting for Mr. Right with your daughter and stuff. And I'm saying,
Right.
so
Oh
why you here?
man.
And I say,
Right.
I broke down. I say, yeah, I got caught. So she's like, oh man, she got me to bed. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
people already knew, like, yo,
Right.
you an actor, yo, this and that. So it made it like a little comfortable, like, you know what I'm saying? So it made me realize, like, yo, I'm doing something good, and I give my time. So like this year, I just been filming. I filmed like maybe,
Filming.
yeah,
Right.
I
Every
was filming
weekend I see bow, bow,
I was
bow,
filming
bow.
every day. I was filming. Then I was in there. You meet a lot of people, like, yo, you my man, yo, you an actor, my man doing this web series, my man doing a movie here, my man doing a movie there. So we connected. So people was just pulling me and I just was going like Long Island to film,
Right.
Staten Island to film, Brooklyn, I was everywhere. So I didn't so that brought me alive. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
To the point that even my lawyer and the judge found out I'm an actor. Yeah. It
And
was
how did it have any influence on anything
That's not.
or?
They said this was because the DA wanted me to get a whole lot of time. The family wanted to get, but the judge was like, listen, he's a hardworking man.
Right.
He's
Right.
an actor. He's this. Listen, I could just give him this, and then I just
So that was on your side
yeah.
in a
So
sense. How do you mentally prepare for it?
every day now, I'm here with you. I'm here with my Situation crew. Yesterday I was interviewed. Like, every day I try, people pulling me to party, trying to spend time with everybody until my day. That's all.
I
I'm not even prepared.
I know.
I'm not. I don't know. I don't. Some people like, yo, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be this and that. But these are people that's used to that.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
I'm
I
not.
mean,
Like
right. You got
this is.
daughter. You
Yeah, I'm
go to
not.
work, come home, and you
Yeah.
been
So
living your best life. Like that's
yeah, a lot of things. I lost my job. They ain't want
yeah.
there. I lost. Oh, yeah, it was a lot. So I was going through it. So I was still working out because I got this thing like in my head, like, oh, you trying to play me? All right, I'm gonna hurt you this way. I'm gonna work out, look better. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? I got
okay.
that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna film more. Oh, y'all hating on me? So it was just something that
You was
kept me
flipping it.
alive.
You was
Yeah, I
like
was flipping it.
using
Yeah,
it as your motivation
yeah.
too.
So because people love when you drowning,
Oh,
you
please.
down. Oh,
Right.
yo,
You
you
dragging yourself
yeah,
on the
yeah.
floor. They like,
They
yeah,
love
but
that. So it's like I have to be opposite. Like, okay, all right, I see you. I see
I
what's
mean,
going on.
me personally, I'm just sorry to hear that you have to go through it, and I definitely wanted to sit down and do a piece with you because we have been friends, and I know how
Yeah,
positive you are and how much you try to, that you have been doing, for the culture of whether it's music or just being an actor,
yeah.
and it's an unfortunate situation. So. Is there anywhere that people can go? I know you have your own social media and things like that where people can follow, but please keep them in your prayers,
Yeah,
right?
please keep you in your prayers, please.
And
You know.
check on you and
Yeah,
make sure you're good.
yeah. I know somebody. One of my friends told me, "Yo, you got to get on social media and tell them that you leaving." Like, and I was like, "Nah." They said, "Yo, you got a lot of support out here, man. People love you." And I said, "Word." So I'm thinking about that, and give people that I know just my information. They could write me, or I could write them, and stuff like
Right.
that. So, but
All
yeah,
right. Well,
it's crazy, right?
I appreciate you sharing, your experiences with us. And again, this is the artist spotlight for Artie Cordell. Make sure you follow and support him on social media, Artie
Yeah,
Cordell.
Artie Cordell Facebook, Artie Cordell Instagram, Artie Cordell YouTube, Artie Cordell1 at gmail.com. You can write to me, email me.
Yes.
That's all. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. We'll be back.